Hi guys, this one's gonna be a little bit less than 30 minutes. Oh my god! Seasonal allergies, sorry. But this is the second crochet along Thursday that I have done. I mean more. The recording didn't work out. That's okay. If you want to know how I make this poncho, check out the first one. But yeah, sorry, my hair is like really shedding. The first one was a little bit chatty. I was trying to catch you guys up on what was going on. Hopefully next video I will be sitting at the table or something. I'm sitting pretty comfortably right now because I'm still healing from hip surgery. At this point, you might see me in the same outfit, moo PJs, as last week, and that's because I don't know what this coming week is going to look like. So as I'm filming this is May 6th. And when you guys will be seeing this, I think it will be May 11th. 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 15. 15. Maybe. I think it's 15. So, I don't know what next week is going to hold. I know there's going to be a therapy session in there for my oldest for his autism, and I know that school's happening, the end of the school year is going on. I think next week and the week after is going to be the final full weeks, like Monday through Friday for school, and then I think there's like a 4-day week after that, and then that's it, and school's out. But yeah, I have therapy myself next week, just to get like the parenting aspect, to how to parent children, just extra assistance, and talk about what's going on. So if that makes any sense. I've been in therapy for a while. I started going to therapy for my anxiety, my PTSD, and domestic violence victim, the SA from that, the trauma of the stalking and everything from my ex-husband. So that's what I started therapy for, and then it's progressed into, I still have I have my husband that I could talk to about it, and he understands, but I have my moments where I think things are gonna happen, but it's not as bad. Okay, it's not as bad. But yeah, then it started turning into where we would talk about just how to help me to help my kids, because if you guys don't know, I'm briefing it. My oldest was diagnosed with autism just last week. My daughter may possibly have it. Now, my oldest two are by my ex-husband, and they mimic a lot of the same things. They're both high functioning, but it's just like, we knew something wasn't right, but at the same time, we were just told ADHD and ODD, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm getting kind of stressed out. I'm getting overwhelmed, and being a parent is hard as is. But when you're like trying the reward charts, trying the checklist and the behavior charts and the positive reinforcement, and nothing's working, and then you've got them where they're constantly fighting, constantly arguing, constant meltdowns, it's a lot. So I've been going to therapy to like talk about the week and how things went, and just the support of somebody that kind of specializes in it. And then now that we have the autism diagnosis, and my oldest is on now mood stabilizers, which are 100% helping him. They truly are. It's great. It's great to know. And now when I see my therapist next week, I could talk to her and be like, okay, this is what's going on, and I just need help, because his therapist is going to be helping him now, and I can get the help that I need, and I can tell her what he was saying, and she can help me. Like, it takes a village, guys. It takes a village. But yeah, I'm working on sorry, I'm just rambling and easily going from one topic to another. I am working on a poncho for Christmas. I am going to be adding the neck onto it. I'm doing it in the colors. I keep putting this back in here. But this, I'm on the second skein of the watermelon. It's 417 yards. I think it's going to take both skeins. I don't know if it's going to, all three. I don't know if it's going to take all three to do the poncho part, and then I'll have to get into the fourth one to do the neck, or if it'll take 2.5 skeins and then I do the neck with just 3. I don't know. I don't know. I still have to finish my mom's poncho. Hers has a hood on it, and if you guys haven't seen it, there's I posted a short about it, but I need to add more length to it. I just gotta get more purple. I ran out of purple, so that's okay. Well, I have the variegated purple that was in it, but I need that solid purple because I would like to make the solid color the border, the final borders on it. Does that make sense? The final rows? Because it's a little bit thicker, not thicker. It's a little bit more sturdy, and it's not as soft. I don't know how to explain it. Sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Now, what would be really cool is I want to take some glow-in-the-dark paint, and you can do this, and I gotta figure out how to do it, but you take a 5-gallon bucket, you take glow-in-the-dark, I know it has to be, people said it has to be fabric paint, some people say just take glow-in-the-dark paint. Obviously don't use wall paint, but take glow-in-the-dark paint, dilute it in water, put your crocheted material in it, and then you let it sit until all the yarn fibers absorb. And then what happens is you can, I think, I can't remember, but some people say you lay it out flat, and I have a clothesline, like the metal one that pops up on the side so it's flat in the middle. And what I'm thinking is I could do one of them at a time and then let them dry that way outside overnight, during the day, whatever, and then just wash out the rest. Because here's my thing. Ponchos are really cool. I love wearing ponchos now. I'm trying to bring out my feminine side when I wear things. But if it could be glow in the dark where it, like, say it's like the wintertime, fall, or whatever, you're out and about, it charges during the day, and then at night it glows, like it glows like the glow in the dark yarn, except it should have like a longer charge period. But yeah, it would be really good because you can see your kids at night if they're running around. You can see your group at night if you're walking the streets, walking across the sidewalk, like you're luminescent basically. So that's my thought. I want to do it. So what I think is going to happen is I'm going to do it on this one. I have other ponchos made. I started making ponchos like last month. So what's going to happen is I want to do it on this one and put the neck on it. And what's going to happen is I will keep this one, not permanently, but I'm just going to put claims on it for right now, so I could put the neck on it and do all that, because if for some reason it was to mess up or not work, I wouldn't be too upset and go, oh man, that was for so and so in the family. And now if it works, I'm like, heck yeah, that can go, there's one that's a gift down. I'm not trying to hoard projects. I'm really not. I'm just trying to not disappoint myself. But I'm excited to do it. So it'll be fun. I still got a big ball left of this. I have it in a mason jar on my floor. If you guys could comment down below and tell me what you guys are up to. Have you ever thought about doing the glow in the dark stuff? a favorite color. You know, just like tell me something that's on your mind, something's going on. I would love to know, because y'all can just comment whatever. Y'all can comment that you hate me. I don't care. I would care, because you don't want to tell people you hate them, but where's my corner? Oh, where am I? Okay, got the corner. I want to be able to show you guys how to do the corner, because I didn't get to do that last time. Like, I'm a fast crocheter, but I'm not a fast crocheter, and I have to look at what I'm doing to do it. Okay, hold on just a minute. Okay, that ball is still so big, and there's a ball underneath it. It was just the rest of the skein that I had to roll up. I had to make sure the balls fit inside that container, so I had to pull some off, and then I get something to drink. But yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, so I want to tell you guys that because we made them last night, so let me tell everything happened, okay? Because I don't know, my brain's not working unless I tell you this. So Sunday, we took a ham out to my grandmother's to eat after church, right? Like, that's just what we do. We just take food out, because she's my grandmother. She's 80 something years old. I'm not one putting her age out there like that, so I say 80 something. But it's not her responsibility to feed 5 of us, and there's only one of her, even though she loves to do it. So we bring like the big main thing, and then she'll like do the sides or whatever, you know. So we brought out a spiraled ham. It said spicy honey on it, but the honey wasn't really spicy. It was good. And then we brought some of that back. Or did we bring the whole thing back? I don't know how it played out, because Daniel's the one that was the one that gathered it all up. But we brought it back. I thought what I grabbed in the one container, because I told him to separate the bone and put in a different container. I thought I was putting the bone in with a bunch of beans that I had soaking overnight to put in the crock pot in the morning to have ham and beans. No, come to find out after we ate that that's not what happened. So I still have a ham bone. I have a ham bone, and I have a bunch of ham and beans for a while. So yeah. So there's something funny that happened. And then yesterday, so a couple Saturdays ago, my middle child, my daughter, and I went to Walmart, and I'm not usually one to buy things. I will buy it, like, okay, I believe in buying the knockoff version and the knockoff stuff and the store-bought stuff, like the store brand. That's what I do. However, I was like, we came across these silicone molds, and it was as seen on TikTok, and honestly, they were cute. They were $3.44 each, which, woo! I remember when you can get them for like $1, $2. Anyways, there's 4 to each one. They were different sizes. They were like smiley faces, unicorn horns, but they were popsicle molds. And I got 4 different ones, and I got an ice cube, like a silicone ice cream tray, because even though we have an ice cube maker that we bring out in the summertime, it's nice. So what I did was I took my measuring cup, I took a flavor packet, because we have flavor packets here, and we also have the squeeze bottle ones. I took a flavor packet and I put it in the measuring cup because I had the spout, and I filled it up with water, and I just mixed it in. I think mine is like 4.5 cups of water is my measuring cup. I filled it up, and then we just poured them into the molds, and we popped them in the freezer overnight, and my kids were eating popsicles this morning. Well, in the meantime of all that, I have because my cousin gave them to me. My cousin gave them to my mom to hand to me. There was ones from Easter that were ice molds. I'm saying ice molds because, like, I mean, you could do candy in them, but one of them, I don't care what they say. The one ice mold is supposed to be. It's in my freezer. I don't want to go messing with it because they're not frozen. But it looks like the poop emoji, right? Like it looks like poop, but it's supposed to be the top. It's supposed to look like the top of an ice cream. It looks like poop. The thing's brown and it looks like poop. You cannot tell me differently. So there was that one, and then there was ones for Easter, and I was thinking maybe if I could figure out maybe cutting the bottom off of some cups or something and putting a slit in it to hold up popsicle sticks. I can use those, and then we could just have like popsicles. We could turn them into popsicle molds. Who knows? These silicone molds could have very well, the poop ones could have very well had a lid that went on top of them. And my cousin just, when she bought them, it didn't have it on it. I think she got them from a thrift store or something. But I don't know. It could have just had like the slit piece in it. I don't know, but they look like poop to me. So I put a grape flavored, sugar-free grape flavored packet into those. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was 6 of them, and they're like this big. They're pretty big. And then there was 2 of them, and those also have grape in them because I had extra grape flavored water left over that I put it in the Easter molds, and those are my deep freeze. So yeah, that's what I did. I know that was like a long explain. I could have just told you that, but I felt like telling you the ham thing because it was so funny. So ridiculously funny. Because what was supposed to happen was we were going to use the ham bone to make the ham and beans. The ham was going to fall off the bone, you know how it goes. And then my dog was supposed to eat the ham bone. Well, we thought that my daughter accidentally got the ham bone in her bowl, and she gave it to Pippin. But like Pippin didn't chew it, he swallowed it, and we're like, what? Like freaking out, like, so I gotta go to the vet, like, because the ham bone in it was actually pretty big where he'd have to chew it. But sometimes my dog is special ed, but not when it comes to bones. Okay, so anyways, it was not the bone. It was not the bone. The bone is still in my refrigerator. So that was just so funny. And then I also want to tell you about the popsicle molds, because you can get popsicle molds and then just take flavor packets if you have them. Everybody probably has flavor packets. You may not have them. But if you take a flavor packet and you mix it with water, put them in the popsicle molds, you have popsicles. The downfall is we only have 4 per each one. I have 3 kids. So we'll run out of them quicker. But, I mean, and we do buy the popsicles where you have to cut the top and stuff like that. But, if you can use what you have and just keep reusing them, and the dishwasher safe, and, it's great. I was thinking about getting some more popsicle molds and just making up a bunch of popsicles and having them in the freezer, and they can have them because summertime's coming up. And then once a week, we just refill the popsicle molds all back up and put them back in there. Just how it is. Oh, sorry. You know what? I'm going to have this go a little bit longer. I'm going to pause this and get to the corner because I want to show you this. But don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and give us a big thumbs up. And let me get to the corner so I can show you how to do this. Okay, so just real quick. I am almost to this corner. And you see where I slip stitched into all these. So make sure that you get every single opening in between, okay? Until you get to this stitch right here. So it would be like this stitch when you're looking at it, the last of that 3 double crochets in that corner. So the chain 2, 3 double crochets, and I'll show you what happens. Okay, so what's gonna happen is there is this last double crochet that needs to go into, because you see the gap between here. So even if you can't get it into that hole, which I don't even try to sometimes, I go just wherever I can in there and I bring them together, and then now it brings these connected, the chain and the last stitch. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go into that top chain. This is backwards to you guys, I know. Go into that top chain, bring it back, slip stitch it together to bring it, slip stitch, and at this point you'll be slip stitching into that chain 2. You're literally doing a granny square at this point. 1, 2, 3, and then do your granny square. So 2 double crochet. Sorry, the yarn is splitting. 2 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, go back in there and do 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then not this, I'm sorry, the way I'm holding it, but not this one, this little hole in the chain. You'll see it, it'll be right next to it, but you're gonna go the next official step. So like not this one, that would be covered up with the corner, but that next one. So it's like the next official one, if that makes sense, because that one in the middle is technically the chain, if you think about it. I know it doesn't make sense, but you just all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. And that's just what you're going to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see about getting my tripod fixed and working so we can have an aerial view of crocheting, because I think that's like the best. But I love to see you guys, even though y'all don't want to see my face. But don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and down below comment and tell me what y'all up to. All right, see you guys next time. Bye guys.